Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Stock Analyst. This video is regarding ticker symbol MRIN, which is for Marin Software Incorporated. And just from the chart, you can see that last Friday it was up almost 20%, and even after hour it is up by 9 cents. And if you look at the chart, you can see it has been going up and down. But if you look at last 5 days of chart, excellent, because it was moving around $5, $6. Then some news came, it jumped all the way to 9.26, came down around 7.7, and again boom, it went close to 11.3. So again, very bullish price action. So in this particular video, I want to talk about the price, the support, resistance, the price action, where it is going, at the same time what are the call option activities and few other things. And I hope you will like this particular video. So if you look at last Friday, all US exchanges price volume leaders, you can see number one is CEI and number two is MRIN with 77 million shares traded. And by the way, I just released another video on CEI, please check it out. But this video is all about MRIN, looking at 77 million shares. If you look at bar chart, what you can see that the average volume is 15 million, right? And last Friday's volume was 77 million, so almost more than 5 times more volume came to MRIN. So very exciting. And by the way, if you like day trading or swing trading, or if you like to get daily trade ideas, I encourage you to join my Patreon, because I have a Discord community where I talk about day trading, swing trading, option trading, and a lot of things. So I give a lot of trade ideas for different stocks, showing you the chart. For every alert there is a chart, so you know when to get in, when to get out, so you can make your own plan. If you do not have Discord, no problem, I also have a YouTube community. You can join my YouTube community. It doesn't cost like a lot of money, it's very cheap, and you will get access to all of my things which are only for the members, right? You see some things that is breaking and just say okay, get in. So this kind of thing. So anyway, give it a try. If you don't like it, you can always cancel. So okay, let's go back to Marin. So if you do not know anything about this particular company, so Marin One delivers customers revenue and ROIs for digital advertisers not satisfied with your performance, blah blah blah. So anyway, a recent news came on September 22nd, and what it was a news regarding the Google revenue share deal. And I'm not going through the entire thing because this is not new news, but if you do not know, I encourage you to go and read this particular one. So the stock rocketed 58.7% on volume of 114 million shares, right? And that's the thing. So with Google news, so big news, right? So if you look at the chart, last time it was trading around 1.5, and you can see that sometime end of June, so from 1.5, within few days it went all the way to 18.5, came down to 10, again went up all the way to 27.2, right? So it came down gradually, but it never came back to $1 $2 area. Rather, I would say it was moving around $4 $5 $6 area, right? You see some small squeeze, then comes down, moves sideways, small squeeze. But now what's happening, after the news you see a big jump from 5.6 all the way to 10, so almost doubled your money if you entered around $4 or $5. Came down and again pushing. So I will talk about the chart, the support, resistance, and everything, but before that I also want to show you something. So if you go here and you look at the chart, so basically the blue line is showing you the price and the yellow bars are the volume. So you can see last time big volume came, some volume around like 350 million came, right? So with the big volume the price went all the way like to 25 26, this area. Then the volume died, you see no volume at all, it came down. Now recently again volume is picking up and the share price is also going higher. So what can happen if we get the volume like 250 or 350, then again the price can go to $15 $20 and more. So when I will talk about the chart, I will show you some important resistance which are around 11.5 and $17. But few other things before we talk about the price action. If you go to Fintel, you can see that currently there are 350,000 shares are available for shorting, right? This is one thing. Also the borrow fee rate is 49%. It is really high. Like if you are shorting, you have to pay interest for shorting, so 49.57%. If I come down here, it also shows you daily number of shares shorted. You can see it was less, 59, 27, 37, but now back to back 3 days almost more than half of the shares traded are shorted. You can see a big numbers, right? So this is one thing, and also few other things, but I'm not gonna go through each and everything. I want to show you one more thing, why this thing moves so fast. So if I go to FinViz, you can see that the shares float is below 10 million, right? So again, a not big one, so low float you can say, so it can run really fast. If there is lots of buying pressure, this thing can move a lot. FinViz is also showing the short interest ratio, and it is saying 14.5%. I do not have access to the recent short interest. Maybe it has increased, maybe it has decreased, but if you do not know, please write in the comment section below. Otherwise, looking at the float and the short interest, this thing can fly really fast, because you can see here how it moved last time, and again it has been moving. You see some volume is coming. If I go to Reddit, I also found a post, it came 2 days ago. It says that from someone from Reddit that the top 3 most shorted stock in Nasdaq, number 1 is Marin, which has 30 million shares shorted. Then CEI, we know how CEI is moving, and also we have AMD. So anyway, so let's go back to the chart, then I will talk about some call option activity, what it is happening. So if you just look at the chart, few important lines I will just draw here, right? So 7.7 was important barrier. So what happened when it jumped, it went to 11, it came down, but it bounced off that 7.5. This is a really good thing, because 7.5 was the previous resistance. Now 7.5 has become a new support. So this is one thing. Now I'm gonna zoom more here, right? So see how it has been moving in last few days. So it is trying to break 10.8, right? At one instant it tried to break 11.4, but it got rejected. And why 11.4? Because it is coming from here. So again, few important things. 11.4 we have, then also we have around 10.8, because you see 2 bars here on a 1 hour candle. It tried to break 10.8 but came down. Also it is resting over the 9.5 area, because 9.5 you see here, it was a resistance at one point. Now it is acting like a support. So the most important thing is, can it hold 9.5? On the other hand, can it break 10.8? And more importantly, can it break 11.4, 11.5? Because you see last time it was also rejected around 11.9, then we have some bars around 12.35. so I will just watch. If you want to get enter, few point would be, I think some point something around 9.4, 9.5 area, or if you think it will dip more, then maybe you can enter around 7.6. But again, it popped just because of the news. If there is no news, it can die. Also look at the volume. If you see more volume, this thing will push for sure. So I will also show you some other lines. So definitely we have some area around 11.5 and 12. Once this area is broken, I think there are some more upside. It can go up to like 17.8, $18, and also after that we have something around $20 and the top around 25. So anyway, the current price is around $10 area, right? So let's look at the $11, $12 breakout. Once it goes over, I think it will move towards $15, $16. So again, it can be a very good trade, but if you are entering, always use a stop loss or be prepared for deep buying to average down. Now let's look at the option chain activity, what is happening. So if I look at the nearest call option, which is 15th of October, 21 days to expire, you can look at the volatility is really high, 172%. Also look at the strike, 10 strike price, 12.5 strike price, 15 strike price. Lots of call volume and open interest is sitting here. So in case by this time, if the price is more than that, there will be exercise. But again, it is 21 days. So what you can do, if you want to play Marin, if you want to take a chance, the one can be like taking one call. Let's say for strike of 12.5, you just pay $100, you get in. If the share price goes higher, your premium will be higher, you just sell it. Look what happened. So these people, right, so before Friday, the call option premium was around $40-50, right? So in one day the premium increased by $55, so they are up by 91%. The share price went by 19%, but these call options went by 91%. That's the power of call options. So if you think that Marin will go higher, you can get in and you can just ride the wave. Or I always prefer to get in when the price dips. In that case the premium also dips, so you buy the same call option at a reduced price. Then when the price goes higher, you just sell and you lock your profit. So that is one thing. There are also some put around 5 strike price, but when you look at the total put versus call volume ratio is 50-50 almost. But in terms of open interest, you see 0.9, so put has like 90%, so this is really high. So anyway, it's up to you how you want to play with shares or call options. You can just buy a call option and play with it, or I would say play with shares. If you think it will dip, then just buy more share, otherwise ride the wave. Look at the previous price action, how fast it can move, right? So if it gets more volume, then you will see, you see no volume, price came down, but it was around $4-5. Now the volume is coming. But one important thing, can it be sustainable? Looking at the volume, it might be dying with time. So if there is no volume, this thing will come gradually, but who knows. Some other lines, some people love to draw some lines like these. So maybe some people will say it will come, maybe it will bounce, then it will give another push, it will try to break the $12, maybe it will have another pullback. So if there is enough buying pressure, then it will just go up, boom. So again, these are feature. I can't say it will go to 12, 15, $17. I'm just showing you the probability. But anyway, it's up to you. If a stock can move fast on the upside, it can also come down very fast. Always keep that in mind. If you're doing day trading or swing trading, make sure you have a plan, you have an exit plan, you have a stop loss. And also I encourage you to join my Patreon, also my YouTube community, so that we can discuss during the day. So anyway, thank you again for watching this particular video. Take care and peace.